What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode, here on the PS4, the unending, never-ending, at some point, hopefully we'll have an ending, my career mode fighting Big Cass here on SmackDown as part of that feud with a whole 2 points after having a 5-star match with John Cena, or was it 5-star? I forget. Anyway, I beat John Cena. Beat up John Cena yesterday, and that didn't do shit for me. So we'll see what happens today here on this show. Heath Slater defeats Jack Swagger. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. James Ellsworth. That's not my Ellsworth that I have downloaded here. That is definitely an Ellsworth. Defeats Lance Zander. Sometimes that My Career Invasion stuff gets a little bit weird, but welcome to a fine Friday. We are on, the weekend of Fastlane. Fastlane is rapidly approaching this Sunday. I'll have up my predictions in a couple of hours, around 8 p.m. Eastern-ish, as I usually do, about 48 hours before the show goes live. And Big Cass appears like is not having my shit here, and is going to attack me as I am on the way to the ring in my fancy jacket. Big Cass managed to botch a assault. He jumped into nothingness and, like, thunder kicked me? Or whatever. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Big Cass. Alexa Bliss, what are you doing? Big Cass, too stupid. You had a perfect opportunity, and the fact that my jacket, I guess, distracted you, is hilarious. Hilarious. So, on to the solid steel here. Over. I'm getting back in the ring. Now, will this match actually happen or not? We'll find out here. Ring the bell. There we go. And at some point, it's going to fade to the crowd because it needs to take off my jacket. Unless Big Cass pins me here, which he won't. Which he will not. 2 count. That was close. Anyway, yes, Friday is upon us. Perplexing Pixels of For Honor is up. And I know some of you are wondering, why in the world has there not been a Switch unboxing as of yet? And I will tell you, it's not here yet. I got Zelda. I got fucking Zelda. I don't have my Switch yet, which is some bullshit. Amazon kind of screw me right now. Because I ordered a book from my dad a couple of days ago, they said, you know what, we're just going to group your order there. And therefore, my Switch from Amazon right now, which did ship, won't be here until tomorrow. So I would say expect an unboxing tomorrow, maybe even Sunday, I don't even know. I'm kind of annoyed, but there is a small possibility that there could be a Switch video today, because I did order a second one for Rod and Todd, and that was from Walmart, and that also shipped, and the supposed Walmart arrival date is today. But right now, it is about 1 p.m., and I have not seen hide nor hair of any shipping company showing up at my doorstep, so we shall see if I end up with a Switch today. If not, I'm not, like, I'm annoyed. I'm not mad about it. Only because I just got any copy of Horizon Zero Dawn from Gamefly yesterday. So, you know, that's a big game. And as much as I want to play Zelda, you know, I've got things to keep me busy, like, you know, making videos and whatnot. Because those got to get made in some capacity. But in any event, Big Cass here putting up as much of a fight as John Cena did, and I do have a grip of wrestling news here, a little bit here and there. First and foremost, we're going to have a match on SmackDown this week, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, to determine who will fight Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, which is kind of a shame, only because I would want to have that first meeting of AJ and Randy on a pay-per-view and not on a SmackDown, but I'm sure... Whoa! Big Cass, not cool. I'm sure it'll probably happen more than once, so it's not that big of a deal, but, yeah, that kind of feels like, well, they gotta get to AJ and Shane somehow, so that seems like a way to do that. If Shane screws AJ on SmackDown, and then we obviously, you know, the end goal was always gonna be Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton at Mania, so, that's your end goal, and we'll see how that winding road gets us there. And Big Cass here, wanting to totally screw me over. But guess what? Big German suplex. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that stuff on SmackDown this week. Should be pretty cool. Because I know that when AJ signed on, Randy Orton was one of the guys that he said he wanted to fight. He thought he could have some awesome matches with AJ, and I agree. Those dudes could possibly put on some amazing matches. So here's looking forward to that. There we go. Beat my rival in an absolutely incredible match. And pretty sure I'm not done beating up Big Cass. That's right. This is what you get for assaulting me before the match even started, you big dummy. Come on! Come on! How low can you go? This is despicable. Suffering Thuckatash. Sickening. Alright, it is the Raw before SummerSlam as we head into August of 2018 and fight Baron Blade, and t-shirt sales are still 0. I think the game is broken. What a shock. Oh, Baron Blade. This match has been building for weeks and weeks, and finally comes to a culmination. Oh, wait a minute. It's Big Cass, because, you know, why wouldn't it be? And he's gonna come out here and sit next to the announce table and call me soft, you know. Okay, sure, fine. Anyway, moving on in our news section here, we have some wrestling video game news, shockingly enough. As was rumored a couple of days ago for GDC, we had the announcement and trailer of a new Fire Pro wrestling game for the PS4 and Steam coming out Q2, which means this summer. So it's been, I guess, in the works for a while, and it is out actually pretty damn soon, which compared to some other stuff that they announced from Spike Chunsoft is pretty good, because they announced a game that's getting localized called 428, which is a visual novel. It's not out until next spring, like spring 2018, which is a long window for a localization, although they are porting it from the Wii to the PS4, so I guess that's something. Anyways, Fire Pro is back, and yes, I'll buy Fire Pro as soon as it comes out, because having any alternative to playing this nonsense is a good alternative. I mean, outside of that 5-star wrestling garbage. So yeah, Fire Pro, a well-regarded wrestling series, and it's getting localized, so it's only a matter of time before that should happen. Baron Blade, giving me some problems here. Don't know why. How about a big belly-to-belly overhead throw? Alexa Bliss just doing the damn thing, clearly. And finally, I have some Impact spoilers. So if you are sensitive to Impact spoilers, I guess skip ahead a few minutes, because I'm going to spoil some shit that happens on Impact next week. First and foremost, Impact is now just Impact. Anthem has gotten rid of the TNA name for good, apparently. It is just called Impact Wrestling. So finally, they can get away from the TNA name. Now, we all got swerved, because they've been saying for at least a week now, if not longer, that in this new tapings, because there was some staff changes at TNA, that they were no longer interested in bringing in Alberto Del Rio, aka Alberto El Patron. And guess what? At the tapings last night, Del Rio was there. Not only was he there, he might actually be the champion right now. But there was kind of a screw job finish, and no one's really sure if he's champion or not, but he might be. So yes, Del Rio is now on the Impact. So there's that, I guess. It's weird, because they had been saying for a little bit now that they wanted to have a fresh start with this, set of tapings, and that they wanted to, not rely on ex-stars from WWE, and that's kind of exactly what they're doing. So that's kind of unusual, but whatever. And because Del Rio was there are plenty of reports saying, hey, guess what? Paige was backstage, and I seriously doubt that Paige would be even remotely possible to go over to Impact, because number one, she's still under contract to WWE until 2019, and number two, I don't think they could afford her. I don't think they'd be able to pay her enough. Although if Del Rio's there, she might just do it because Del Rio's there. But in any event, I don't see that. She's been to all the shows that he's been at. They're inseparable, so that's not really news. And Baron Blade can go bye-bye. So, That's kind of all I got here, and I'll be curious to see how Impact does their stuff moving forward. So it's kind of funny, they didn't renew the Hardys, they didn't renew Drew Galloway, they didn't renew Mike Bennett and Maria, but they bring in Del Rio. And that's supposed to help them any more than the talent they just lost? Like, that seems strange to me, but I don't know. I'm not a wrestling booker. I don't, you know... According to them, I only know what they allow me to know. So, sure, fine, whatever. All I'm saying is it looks pretty stupid. Anyhow, tomorrow we've got SmackDown and SummerSlam and Fernando, it seems like. So I guess look forward to that. I'll have up my predictions video in a couple of hours. And maybe FedEx will show up today and I'll have a Switch. But maybe not. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Either way, Switch stuff will be happening at some point this weekend. Fingers crossed. There you go. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.